Every time you open social media, there's probably 4 or 5 creators that you watch every single time they post. Out of millions of channels, out of infinite choice, it's always these same creators. And you've probably never asked the question, why them? Here's the thing that their content has in common. It's not their editing, it's not how often they post, but it is the thing that's keeping you addicted to their content, and it's the one thing that AI can't replace. So here's how it works. When you watch a piece of content from a creator that really connects with you, there's a very specific thing that happens. You get some kind of outcome from that content. It might be entertaining. You might get an answer to a question that you have. It might solve a specific problem. It gives you something specific to do. There's some kind of positive change that comes directly from consuming that content. That outcome or transformation creates a small positive association with that creator. Now, you might not necessarily at this point consciously decide that you're going to go back and watch more of their content, but a seed has been planted, and this is the first step, and it's very significant. If you create a good first impression, there's a higher chance that this person's going to come back and watch more of your content. If you have a positive experience with this creator the first time they show up, the next time they show up in the algorithm, the chance of you sticking around and giving them another shot is that much higher because you already had a positive experience with this creator the first time you saw them. After enough of these experiences, this is where trust starts to build. You start to take what this creator says more seriously. You care about their opinions, or you might actually consider things that they recommend. This creator is not just someone you watch, it's someone whose thoughts and things that they tell you actually impact how you think and interact with the world around you. And this is a huge shift because you go from just being served their content in the algorithm to actually seeking them out. So when you see them pop up on your feed, you choose to watch their content. On YouTube, for example, you might purposely go to their channel to see what's been posted. You might search for their podcast. You want to be up to date with what these creators are saying. And that whole process is built on the foundation of that content delivering some kind of outcome for you. The information's one thing, but you're going to choose to go to that creator if the way that they present and implement the information is relevant and connects to you. And that's why 2 creators presenting the exact same information can build 2 completely different looking audiences. It's through the delivery. Let's look at the fitness industry, for example. The science and the information behind fat loss and muscle gain has been around for quite a while. We've had an understanding of that information for a long time. And all of this information that the top creators in this space are giving is all basically the same. And there's heaps of these huge creators who are basically all saying the same thing, and they're presenting information that could be found for free online, but yet there's heaps of them with millions of followers and pulling in huge amounts of money, getting sales through fitness programs, apps, all of these different things through information that you could get from ChatGPT. Now, as an example, my go-to influencer in the fitness space is Mike Israetel, but yours might be Jeff Nippard. Both of these guys, PhD level, basically talking about the same thing. They present the same information, but in different ways. Mike appeals to me because, like, I'm a dirty bastard, all right? His humor just matches up with me perfectly. Whereas Jeff Nippard is a bit more like a university lecturer, a little bit more composed, still delivers things really comprehensively, but the tone is different. And this is the point. Yes, the information is what I'm ultimately looking for, but the reason I keep going back to Mike Israetel for that information is because I like the way that he presents it. So that's the key distinction. It's not what do these creators know that nobody else knows, it's how does this creator deliver it in a way that's unique to them. Once you understand that it's the delivery that's doing a work, there's a specific mechanism behind what turns you watching one video from a specific creator to you constantly going back and watching every single thing that they post. AI can't be beaten for ease of access for information. Like, you can just jump on ChatGPT, ask it any question you want, and you're going to get an answer instantly. So that information layer of content, which was the thing that a lot of people looked at as the advantage, is no longer the advantage. It just got commoditized. It's easily accessible to everyone at any point in time. If your perceived advantage was the information that you know and the knowledge that you can present to people, AI just replaced you. But again, that mechanism that we just spoke about doesn't rely on information. It relies on delivery. AI can't replace that delivery. Some people might argue that eventually it will be able to, but in my opinion, AI will never be able to replace the genuine human experiences and stories that we have, that when we share those, connect with other people and make them connect with us. Your tone of voice, your experiences, your stories, the way that you tell those stories, those are the things that are going to make people connect with you. Right now, if you go to your chatbot of choice, ChatGPT, Claude, whoever, and you start to talk with it, the more you interact with it, the more it starts to learn how to present information in a way that you're going to understand. And it's doing it in seconds. It's doing it instantly. So the AI can start to translate information in a way that's understandable for people, but it can't share its own stories. It doesn't have its own unique experiences. It doesn't have any of that. And that's the advantage that it's never going to be able to replace. The AI can know you, it can know how to make things make sense to you, but it can't offer you any new perspectives. It can't tell a story in a way that changes the way that you think about things. It's a great sounding board, but it's never going to have that new perspective on things, or it's never going to sort of expand things for you. There's no human experience on the other side of AI. There's no one there to connect with. And that whole mechanism we spoke about before hinges on that very thing. It hinges on there being a human experience that you can relate to and connect with. So who should be worried about being replaced by AI? Well, anyone who's just purely delivering information. You're probably already irrelevant. But creators who are building an audience that is founded on their unique experience and their own unique ability to deliver content, they're in the best position they've ever been in. Information is free and easily accessible, and everyone can talk about the same things. But you're the only person who can present that information through a lens of your own unique experience. That can't be copied. The creators that you're watching all the time, they've figured this out, and they might not even know it, but they're the people that are doing this exact process all the time. And if you're watching this video thinking, okay, well, I don't know if my content is doing this, I don't know where to start, there's one specific question that you need to ask yourself. And I made a video breaking that down here, so you can watch that next.